So I've been meaning to make this video for a while just because these thoughts have been on my mind for quite a bit. Before I left the States, a lot of people were asking me why move to New Zealand? Why? And my general, just quick, easy answer was a shrug, and because I can. I just finished university and didn't really have anything concrete keeping me where I was. The truth of the matter is I'm quite scared of joining the adult world. So many people rag on my generation for being both entitled and disillusioned at such a young age. But can you really blame us? We grew up in a world where we were told that if you got good grades and got a good education, then once you graduated, this magical, sexy, perfect job would appear and you'd be like a magical, sexy adult and you'd have all these adult things that you could do and that you'd be happy doing that exact thing for the rest of your life. But that isn't the case anymore. With so many people being so down on my generation and how connected we are and how we feel like we have to share everything that we do, I think one thing that rings true with my generation is that we are so much more aware of ourselves and our friends and what's going on in the world. We are more aware, I think, at a younger age of what the world is actually like. It isn't that beatific picture that teachers and our parents painted into our heads as children. I think that's where we come off as entitled because we feel like we've worked hard, we've done everything that was asked of us, and yet no job has appeared for a lot of people my age who have just graduated from university and don't really have anything to do because no magical job has appeared. We are quite disillusioned to the idea of this perfect adult world that we thought we were entering. I know it's partially there's always a generational gap where the generation before always is oh, those kids today, they don't know what I had to go through to get to places. I had to go outside and do things when I was their age. And I can say that I've actually done that myself with younger kids, but it's still the world has changed so much even since my parents were my age. Everything, so much has changed, the economy has changed, and we haven't changed how we're bringing up kids, how we're teaching our kids to enter the world. And I think a big problem with how the older generation perceives my generation is that we have come into adulthood expecting something and then having those expectations be completely dashed. And I think they were expecting us to realize that, but I don't think that they were expecting us to realize that in our early 20s. I graduated from school without a job. I didn't expect a job, but I mean, instead of trying to find a job, because I'm scared, I've run away for a year. I guess we'll see how that goes.